Hi everyone, welcome to RnP Cricket Days Catch-up, Day 2 of Sri Lanka's versus England first test in Manchester. What a turnaround. Sri Lanka was 6 for 3 yesterday, and today at the close of play, England are just 23 runs ahead of Sri Lanka, just 4 wickets in hand. Who thought that to happen? Because everybody thought that, Sri Lanka should have been bundled out cheaply, and then England will be putting up a great lead, and then they will easily win. But that's not the case at the minute, and Sri Lanka has shown a great fight back and done a great justice for the Test match cricket and for the crowd that turned up in numbers to watch the match as well, as opposed to what West Indies showcased a couple of weeks ago. Hi Rakite, thank you very much for joining with me for this small catch up today as well. So what are your thoughts?
Yeah, Prasad. All in all, it's a good day of cricket. There's good battle between bat and ball. It's a good way to finish the day anyway. We were just taken the wicket of Chris Vokes, and then this is small partnership is building up. But all in all, it's a great day for Sri Lanka as well. So we thought they were running away with the game and they score more than 5 runs per over. But luckily, it's only 4.24 at the moment. Yeah, Prasad. So what's your thoughts on our bowlers?
Yeah, so as you rightly said, the baseball batting couldn't be executed at all so far. So I think thanks to our bowling as well as I think condition. Plus, other thing is that they have a longer tail as opposed to what they normally do have. So I think they were a bit overcautious as well as far as the execution is concerned. Yeah, I mean, coming back to our bowling, I think Asita Fernando was phenomenal with the new ball. First of all, I think he pitched a wonderful delivery to Ben Duckett. He had no clue. I mean that was slightly moving back towards the leg stump, and then he played through the normal line, so he missed it. And afterwards, I think he bowled the best delivery so far in this innings. The ball that he delivered to the acting captain, Pope. So that was nipping back, and that was a real good, bowling at that point, and Sri Lanka were on top for no hesitation of that one. Now afterwards, I think, I don't think that when it comes to Visha Fernando's performances, we did see up to his potential because we expected much more from him as a bowler with the most amount of experience in these conditions, representing Sri Lanka. But I don't think that he lived up to that expectation so far. But let's see how it goes tomorrow. I think that he was over bowling the round the wicket to the right-handers. He should have kept bowling in the over the wicket to create that angle to these right-handers, because up to this point in time they had all right-handers. So Sri Lanka should have, obtained or taken that advantage by having a left hammer, to create that angle. So that's something that we missed, I believe. And then coming back to the third seamer, our hero yesterday, but I don't think that he has shown much intensity with the ball. I saw that he was hitting some good areas when he was hitting back of the length, but afterwards I think he tried to take some wickets and he just overpitched and he tried to bowl a bit fuller. And then I think that was easy picking for Joe Root with the class that he has, and particularly with the record that he has in this very ground. And then Harry Brooks, the young talent, also played nicely to him. I think the senior bowlers as well as our bowling coach has to speak to him and to get more out of him tomorrow. So coming back to Prabhat Jayasuriya, I think he bowled two jaffers to both Harry Brooks and then to Vokes. Both were similar deliveries, so he replicated that one to Vokes as well. Up to that point, he couldn't get any purchase from the wicket, so he didn't get any spin at all. So they didn't expect him to turn that ball in that line and length. but that turned rapidly like it did happen in a Sri Lankan pitch. So I think much to expect from him tomorrow as well. Other than that, I think we don't have anything to anything lot to speak about Kamidu's performances. He is too early, and he just did some part-time role there. So I think tomorrow's trump card would be Asita and Prabhat to take some quick wickets early in the morning and to rattle this England attack and not letting them to go far from Sri Lanka's first innings. So that's what I expect. But what are your thoughts in terms of English batters today and how good they cope up with Sri Lanka's initial challenge, and what were their mistakes earlier on as well? Any thoughts on that, Rakita?
I think they played quite defensively in the first overs, first 3 overs, and then they gained the pace, and we bowled few loose deliveries, especially when Milan came in. So they capitalized on it, and anyway, when there is a bad delivery, they actually cashed in. So they didn't spend a they didn't spare any loose deliveries. So that's why they didn't have kind of a pressure that normally a team is having after losing few wickets earlier.
Yeah.
So I think we couldn't capitalize on the early 4 wickets that we took, and far too many runs given away for the fifth and sixth wickets, and we have a tendency of uh, letting the tail wag. So we should make sure that it is not happening this time around. So let's hope we'll take few early wickets tomorrow morning with the fast bowlers help mainly, and Vishwa also needs to cash in, and that's what we need to do, and at least we need to restrict the lead to 50 or less than 100, and then try to cash in with the batters, and the pitch might get bit easier to bat from tomorrow onwards. So that's what we need to do. We need to play real proper test innings. Our top order needs to fight back and show great fight back, and set a good target to Englishmen to chase down. Remember, they are not afraid of chasing 300 in the last day as well. So that's an added pressure, but we don't have to think much. But let's see how we can uh, uh, get the lead, and then put a good target for them to chase. Yes, Prasad. So, what's your thoughts on what should be the plan of Sri Lanka?
Yeah, I think you just slightly mentioned. So let me summarize that one. So yeah, so we have to. I think we should not go for the part timers when this tail is open up. So we can't use Kamidu Mendes or Dhananjay Silva against just Atkin and let him to play a supporting role with Smith. So then the game will slip away from us. So we need to attack right from the outset tomorrow. So we need to use Asita and then Prabhat Jayasuriya in the other end in tandem. And at the same time, I expect something more from Vishwa as well. So we need to rattle these innings. I mean, during the first half of the, not first half, first session of the day, and then yeah, as you said, I think the pitch would be bit better, but then we have to play well, and then we should not go after the bowling. We should wait for the good delivery because last time Madushka go after the wide delivery, and then Karunaratne played a rash shot as well. So we should not do such mistakes this time around. So yeah, so let's hope for a good day's cricket tomorrow as well. So who thought that Sri Lanka would be in this position? So let's hope some good performances from both the teams tomorrow. And as Sri Lankan fans, definitely we want Sri Lanka to do better as well and pull off, one of the good victories towards the end of this test series in Lancashire for the first time, when Mike Atherton was eagerly waiting to his teams to do well as a Lancashire guy. But we want to pull off a win in this very ground, because we don't have a good record at all in this ground when even great Mahela and Sangha were playing in tandem with Jayasuriya. So yeah, since Jayasuriya is on the pavilion with us, we need to pull off this somehow. Yeah. So that's our thoughts, and that's our expectation, as well as wishes as Sri Lankan fans. So thank you very much, Rakit, again for joining with me for this quick catch up. So let's see you all tomorrow as well after third day's play. Thank you very much. Till then, bye for now.